Welcome to our channel. Today we are going to study a part of biology known as brain. We are going to study this part of biology with questions and answers for a better understanding. The first question we have here says, the largest region of the brain is called dash. A. Telencephalon. B. Mesencephalon. C. Metencephalon. D. Diencephalon. In this question, the correct answer is A. Telencephalon. Telencephalon is the largest region of the brain. And research have shown in neurological studies that the brain has many regions. There are different divisions or regions of the brain, and the largest region of the brain is called telencephalon. The next question says, the secretions of the ventricles in the brain are called dash. A. Amniotic fluid. B. Cerebrospinal fluid. C. Synovial fluid. D. None of the above. In this question, the correct answer is B. Cerebrospinal fluid. Cerebrospinal fluid is the secretions of the ventricles in the brain. Studies have shown that this fluid is observed within the arachnoid matter parts of the brain. So the secretions of the ventricles in the brain are these cerebrospinal fluid. The cerebrospinal fluid helps in reducing any form of friction that can occur between the brain and the surrounding tissues. The next question says, the posterior part of a developing brain is called dash. A. Melencephalon. B. Nephrons. C. Heart. D. Spleen. In this question, the correct answer is A. Melencephalon. Melencephalon is the posterior part of a developing brain. Studies have shown that when a brain is developing, it undergoes some changes in its cellular makeup, and the posterior part of a developing brain is what we call melencephalon. The next question says, in adults, melencephalon forms the dash. A. Nephrons. B. Heart. C. Medulla oblongata. D. Kidney. In this question, the correct answer is C. Medulla oblongata. Research have shown that in adult humans, this region of the brain known as melencephalon forms the medulla oblongata. The medulla oblongata originates from this melencephalon because this melencephalon undergoes some changes leading to formation of medulla oblongata in adults. The next question says, the hindbrain is also known as dash. A. Mesencephalon. B. Rhombencephalon. C. Prosencephalon. D. None of the above. In this question, the correct answer is B. Rhombencephalon. Rhombencephalon is the name given to hindbrain. The hindbrain of an organism is called rhembocephalon. The next question says, which of the following brain divisions is known as the forebrain? A. Prosencephalon. B. Rhombencephalon. C. Mesencephalon. D. None of the above. In this question, the correct answer is A. Prosencephalon. Prosencephalon is regarded as the forebrain. So when someone is talking about prosencephalon, he or she is talking about the forebrain as a division of the brain. The next question says, a canal connecting the third and the fourth ventricles of the brain is called dash. A. Cerebral aqueduct. B. Melanin. C. Chlorophyll. D. Melanocytes. In this question, the correct answer is A. Cerebral aqueducts. Cerebral aqueduct is a canal connecting the third and the fourth ventricles of the brain. Studies have shown that these cerebral aqueducts helps in connecting the third and the fourth ventricles of the brain, so that the brain will be able to function very effectively. Every part of the brain has its own role, or it has a role it plays in ensuring that the brain function very effectively. The next question says, the caudal part of the brain is best described as dash. A. Amoeba. B. Paramecium. C. Diencephalon. D. Melanocytes. In this question, the correct answer is C. Diencephalon. Diencephalon is the caudal part of the brain of a human. The next question says, which of the following is a component of diencephalon? A. Thalamus. B. Hypothalamus. C. Epithalamus. D. All of the above. In this question, the correct answer is D. All of the above. This division of the brain known as diencephalon comprises the thalamus, hypothalamus, and even epithalamus. Studies have shown that this diencephalon is made up of thalamus, hypothalamus, and epithalamus. Therefore, thalamus, hypothalamus, epithalamus are various components of diencephalon. The next question says, the nervous and pigmented layers of the retina of the eye develop from the invagination of the ventrolateral wall of the dash. A. Diencephalon. B. Melanin. C. Heart. D. Kidney. In this question, the correct answer is A. Diencephalon. Research have shown in neurology that the nervous and pigmented layers of the retina of the eye develop from the invagination of the ventrolateral wall of this brain region called diencephalon. The next question says, which of the following is mainly responsible for the formation of the cerebral hemispheres? A. Telencephalon. B. Spleen. C. Kidney. D. Heart. In this question, the correct answer is A. Telencephalon. Telencephalon is the region of the brain responsible for the formation of the cerebral hemispheres. The next question says, the frontal lobe of the cerebral hemispheres of the brain is responsible for dash. A. Problem solving. B. Speech production. C. Planning. D. All of the above. In this question, the correct answer is D. All of the above. Studies have shown that the frontal lobe of the cerebral hemispheres of the brain is responsible for different things such as problem solving. It helps in speech production, it helps in planning and other decisions that human beings make. So the frontal lobe of the cerebral hemispheres of the brain is responsible for problem solving, speech production, planning, etc. The next question says, the main parts of the frontal lobe of the cerebral hemispheres of the brain responsible for speech production is best described as dash. A. Broca's area. B. Cerebellum. C. Melanin. D. Hemoglobin. In this question, the correct answer is A. Broca's area. Broca's area is the main part of the frontal lobe of the cerebral hemispheres of the brain in charge of speech production. Studies have shown that if anything goes wrong in these parts of the frontal lobe, there will be a serious problem in speech production in humans. The next question says, the brain is a component of dash. A. Central nervous system. B. Respiratory system. C. Excretory system. D. None of the above. In this question, the correct answer is A. Central nervous system. The central nervous system is made up of the brain, the spinal cord, and the cells of the brain that work together to ensure that impulses are transmitted from one part of the body to another. If this is the first time you are watching our video, if this is the first time you are joining this channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel so that you can study many other topics that we have treated in many of our videos. You can also make your comments in this video.